Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the home of Hard Knocks Entertainment, Hard Knocks Television, and we're kicking things off once again, as usual, with Hard Knock Wrestling Federation. We've got some great matches lined up. We're going to kick them off right now. We're going to get straight to the action, no waffling on, and we're starting things off with a singles contest. So I'm just going to take you straight down to ringside right now with our first match of the evening. Making his way down to the ring first, he hails from Jamaica. He is the Jamaican Dream, Adio Ainsley. Adio looking to make a name for himself here. And he'll be taking on this man who he's seen before. A veteran of the Lucha Libre circuits. El Príncipe Bailarín, the Dancing Prince, Ramon Martinez. Both men looking to impress the people at the back. And both these men are capable. Let's get this action underway. Let's see how this is going to play out, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth offense from both men here. Be interesting to see just who gets the early advantage here. At the moment it seems to be Adio Ainsley, but it's still early doors. But look at the strength there from Adio Ainsley. Goes for the clothesline, but Ramon Martinez ducks underneath it. Tries to get the cover way too early in the match for that. And just picking the smaller man up and ragdolling him around the ring here. Martinez trying to get some offense back, but he missed there with the drop kick. And of course, Adio capitalised on that straight away, but he's slowly clawing back some offense though, so it's, you know, not the end of the day yet. Always wondered about that expression, the end of the day. People say it a lot, especially in the UK. At the end of the day, a new day begins. Funny enough. Anyway, back to the match.
1, 2,
taking it to the outside now.
4, 5, 6,
And a nice scissor kick there from Adio Ainsley.
9,
As the referee, our senior referee, Big Brenda, continues with the count. Now taking it back into the ring. And the Dancing Prince working him over in the corner.
Give up. Give up.
Going for the submission.
Give up.
5 minutes gone.
5 minutes gone. Our announcer, Fred Smith, he's a resident timekeeper here.
Give up.
Once again, going for the submission hold, trying to wear down Adio Ainsley, but Adio Ainsley fights out. He'll be looking to claw back some offense.
2.
Going for the cover, only a 2 count. He's going to have to wear Martinez down quite a bit more, but look at the strength once again. Just picking this little guy up like a rag doll and just tossing him around the ring. Although Martinez is still putting up a pretty good fight, but is this going to be it?
2.
almost a free count, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that was it, I honestly did, but Martinez has still got some fight left in him. And once again, with the powerbomb. But again, Martinez gets that shoulder up at just the last second out of the ring here. Both men taking a moment to catch their breath. Bulldog there from El Principe Bailarin, who's now going for the cover. Still not a free count. Both of these men giving it their all here. Both of these men out to prove a point. And they're putting on quite a decent show here.
1, 2.
Only a 2 count at this stage though. Only a 2 count. Look at that. I see what he was going for, but
1, 2.
Adio just steps out of the way. Quickly puts a stop to that.
10 minutes gone.
And a nice roll up.
2.
And they almost got the free count there. Crowd are enjoying that. Nice bit of sleep and leap going on there. But it didn't do the job. Adio Ainsley was ready for that one.
Break.
Referee breaking that up. Look, just too close to the ropes there. What's he going for here, ladies and gentlemen? A running kick.
1,
Goes for the cover.
3.
And this is it. A free count. Not quite how I expected this match to end. But there we have it. Winning with a big boot. Adio Ainsley. So that's the first match of the evening. Over and done. We have another match coming up in just a little brief moment. Going to get that set up for you just right now. So don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back in just a little moment. Yep. Oh, my mic's still on. Apologies. There we go, that's what I was trying to do, and I'll be back in just a second. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Apology for that. It took a wee bit longer than it should have. There was a couple of slight technical difficulties there. Things not working when they really should be working, so there'll be a few people in the back that Sarah Lucas will probably be giving their P45s. But quickly, back to the action, and we're kicking things off with a women's competition. We've now got the ladies doing their thing here. We're going to kick that off right now. Let's get down to ringside. Introducing first, from parts unknown, the She-Devil, Alice. And I'm not going to sing that song because I'm trying to keep this as family friendly as possible. We'll see how long that goes because, you know, given given some of the people on certain competitors on a roster, that may not work. And here's the opponent, hailing from Spain, La Bonita Sofia Garcia. Nice high-flying moves there from Sofia Garcia. But doesn't seem to have done much to phase Alice, though, I have to say. She's doing a little bit of dancing here. I'm not sure if this is really such a wise thing to be doing right now. They seem to be, you know, she's taunting Alice with those dance moves of hers. Alice looking a little bit heated after that. Both women off the ropes. And now into the corner. What's impressive moves there from Garcia, who seems to have the advantage here at the early stage of the match. Alice not putting up too much of a fight at this moment, but we'll see how this goes. And once again, with the dancing. I just have to chuckle about that. She certainly loves her dancing, this one. I'm just not sure if that's really what you want to be doing against an opponent like Alice. I mean, okay, she's not been putting up as much offence as usual at this early stage of the match, but you know, it's only a matter of time before she starts clawing back the offence. So you really don't want to be giving your opponent an opening by dancing around the ring too much. I mean, sure, get the fans into the match. I mean, that's what you're trying to do, but don't overdo it, love. Don't overdo it. Alice now on the offense. Alice, of course, adopting more of a sort of brutal, hardcore brawling style. Sofia Garcia is very much a high flyer.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Complete contrast in styles here, and it'll be quite interesting to see
9,
who the victor's going to be in this match as
11.
the referee tries to get these ladies back into the ring, and finally back in the ring, and now Alice is on the offense. Still anyone's match at this stage, and just look at that, just pummeling away on Garcia.
Give up.
Difficult to call a winner in this match. I mean, in the earlier stages it looked like it was going to be Sophia, but now Alice is on the offense here, not giving Sophia much breathing room. But it could all change in a heartbeat here. I mean, this is the thing with this, you know, what, not just here at Hard Knocks Wrestling, but
Break.
in the whole wrestling business. Anything can happen. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen, this could be the end to almost a 3 count. But Sophia just gets that shoulder up at just the last second. And she's going to have to try and shake those cobwebs off and get some offense back. And it looks like she's taking my advice a little bit. Or perhaps not. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Or maybe not, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this.
10 minutes gone.
Double foot stomp from the top rope. Wearing down that back, and now retaliating with a move of her own here. But it looks like Alice has still got plenty of fuel in the tank. Quickly gets up. She is looking a little bit worse for wear though, so it could be a matter of time. But both of these women are exhausted here. Both of these women are going all out here. Anyone's competition, as I said earlier. Oh, and a beautiful spinning moonsault. Sorry, I believe it was actually a 450 splash, so apologies.
Give up. Give up.
And Alice just pummeling away with those splashes. And I'm sure someone will tell me below in the comments, and feel free to do so if I called that move incorrectly. I've got a niggling feeling that I did. Flying fist from the top rope. As the strikes continue back and forth. And the drop kick there from Sophia. Double underhook. And there we have it. Straight down onto the knees. I thought a cut might have been opening up under, but it's kind of difficult to tell underneath all that. And who is this? And it looks like we've got some. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, let these ladies fight. He's not even supposed to be in the arena tonight. This is just sickening. No allies here. He seems to be attacking both competitors here. But both of them are fighting back. Trying to get Alofa out of the ring so they can actually get back onto the match. Alofa heading backstage. Looks like we might finally get back to a fair contest. I've no idea what that was about, ladies and gentlemen.
Break.
Perhaps we'll find out later just what the reason for that interference was. I have to say at this point, there's no word from backstage. They seem to be just as confused by this as I am. And there we have it. Nice drop kick straight to the face. But now Alice trying to claw back some offense. Back and forth they go. And the cover from Alice to a free count. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, just that is extremely disrespectful, just flipping off these fans who are not happy with that, but she doesn't seem to care one jot. And the result of that match is with a pile driver. I keep calling it a pile diver for some reason. The winner of this match, Alice. Another great contest. And we're going to get match 3 lined up in just a little second. We'll get that lined up for you right now. Don't go anywhere. Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Match number 3 of the evening. We're going to get this underway right now. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get down to ringside. And we got a tag team contest. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, the pink projectile Tampon. And of course her tag team partner, also from Las Vegas, Nevada, the other half of the Booty Bandits, Penny Traitor, the Penetrator. And their opponents are Glasgow Gallus, and introducing first from the tag team Glasgow Gallus, Stuart McClelland. And here comes the other half right now. Tag team partner, Jamie McClelland.
Fight!
These two grapplers from Mary Hull have made quite an impression here in HKWF, as have the Booty Bandits, both teams former tag team champions here. And this week, no title belt on the line, but still a lot of pride on the line here, though, so it's still something, and it'll be great to see just what these two excellent tag teams have in store for us this evening. As Penny sweeps the leg, Jamie looking a bit dizzy there as he got up, goes for the splash, but Penny nowhere to be seen. Splash, sorry, he went for a chop.
Give up?
Why did I say splash? I have no idea. Tag made. Glasgow Gallus now looking for the double team. Penny getting over to the corner, tagging in the pink projectile to test the strength made. And Tampon wins that one. But nice wee bit of old school wrestling there from Scott McClelland with the head takedown. And then now the Bulldog, but Penny back up now on the offense. Trying to wear down that arm of Scott McClelland. Scott coming back now locking in the submission hold, trying to get the pink projectile to tap, but it's not happening. But early in the match for that, but I mean, it's still going to have an effect. As I said before, these submission holds, people sometimes wonder, you know, why are they going for them at such an early stage in the match? Because it very rarely gets them to tap out. Yeah, and that's true. It does happen sometimes though, so it's worth going for. Because even if you don't get it, as I've said before, it wears down that limit, wears the opponent, it tires them out. That's going to have an effect later on in the match. So it's, you know, it's some clever thinking. These are all things you've got to consider here. Tag made to Penny. And we're looking for the double team there, but McClelland quickly fought them off. Oh, pardon me. Burping there. I do apologise for burping on the mic. There we have it. I believe the move's called the Nightmare, but I said before, it's just a little bit of help. I mean, you know, you're giving them an advice on how to tuck, so, you know, that they're always doing there is showing them, look, you've got to tuck it right back there. Look, you see where I've got it there? You know, that's what you want. You want it tucked right back there, you know? No bulge in sight. And I'll wrap it up there because I told you, I did tell you while I was trying to keep it family friendly, I did say that we were in danger of delving into PG territory, so... Yep, it looks like we've gone there, sorry. I guess I won't be winning the family friendly award this year. Or any year. And kicking him straight in the groin. Scott with the elbows tagging into Jamie. Nice double drop kick from the McClellan brothers. But why do I keep saying Penny? Pink projectile back on the offense. Sleeper hold locked in, trying to wear him down. And another spinning neck breaker. And then off the ropes with a knee onto the head. Wearing down that head of Jamie, which is why he reached over the corner and tags in Scott. Scott will be looking to get some of that offense back. As he now works over the opponent in the corner. But, oh! Pink projectile going for the low blow there. Referee didn't appear to see it though, so if the ref didn't see it, then technically it didn't happen. Missing with the spin kick there, but Penny quick enough to try and get the offense there and try and capitalise, but now Scott once again in the offense. Back and forth offense here as Scott works the arm of Penny Traitor, locking on that submission hold. And now Penny Traitor with the low blow into the Boston Crab. Scott makes a tag though. This could change things up possibly. And then slap to the face. A hard slap to the face this takes him straight down.
Break.
It's great to see the Booty Bandits back in the ring. Unfortunately, apologies again for them not being able to make the Super Show last week. Unfortunately, they had other commitments and they were, you know, they couldn't get a flight on time. So unfortunately, it meant that they couldn't be there. But they're here tonight, and they're certainly putting on a show for these fans. Pink projectile working the arm of Scott McClelland. And a face buster into a leg drop.
1, 2.
Almost a free count from that suplex. Double team there from the Booty Bandits though. Wearing down Scott McClelland. Scott looking absolutely exhausted here. Really should have capitalised on that, but instead they go for the pin. Once again, look, see, like this is where you tuck right back here, look, see, just like that.
Give up. Give up.
Back and forth strikes from both ladies. Holding in the corner there. Pink projectile. Oh, Scott in the corner, allowing Penny to capitalise on that. Some effective teamwork going on there.
Give up.
Maybe not strictly legal teamwork, but it's effective. It gets the job done, so can't really fault either of them on that one. Tag made once again to Scott. Or is it Jamie? I think it's Scott. I always get the two confused. That seems to be the problem with identical twins. It's easy to get them confused. Roll up there, but immediately kicks out. Scott works the arm. I'm pretty sure it's Scott. But a roll up here. 1, 2. Oh, could have been free. It wasn't free, but it could have been. And you've got to admit, it's a pretty humiliating way to get defeated when you get rolled up like that. Face buster from the pink projectile into the lockup, but far too close to the ropes. Scott gets to the rope, and that is broken up. The tag is made. All 4 men battling it out in the ring now. Cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Not actually a cover, it was a roll up, but it was a pin nonetheless. You know, you knew what I meant. Trying to get Penny to submit here. But it's just not going to happen. Of course, probably due to the fact that it wasn't actually a legal man. Again, as I said, the identical twins. It's easy to get them mixed up sometimes. Low blow there. Oh, off the ring, bouncing off the edge of the apron on the way out. That's certainly going to bruise the back of Penny. Possibly take the wind out of sails. Tag made to the pink projectile, who's reaching over to tag in Jamie. Sorry, that was Jamie tagging in Scott. See, I've done it again. Back and forth offense here. 23 minutes, 24 minutes now passed in this match. And it's still anyone's game here. I mean, this is a back and forth tag team contest here between both of these teams.
Oh!
Shown off to the fans there. Scott McClelland was ready for that one. Taking down the pink projectile with the elbow. But projectile gets over to the corner, tagging in Penny. Penny once again back in the match. Nice bit of teamwork going on there. Double teaming. McClellands were trying to do a bit of double teaming on their own there. Didn't pay off on that occasion. These competitors must be tired at this point. I reckon it's only a matter of time before the match is over. Nice super kick there. Look at this. This is just adding insult to injury. Tampon wasn't even the legal competitor there. So as I said, it was really just adding insult to injury. Into the corner. Roll up made. Could this be it? 1, 2. That's only a 2 count. Only a 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. Very back and forth match here, and really difficult to work out who's going to win this. Oh, a Glasgow kiss there from Scott McClelland. Stitch that, pal. He's going for the cover. But broken up there. Could have been a 3 count there, but it was broken up. And that means that the Booty Bandits are still in the game. Back and forth. And a super kick there. Followed by a drop kick from Scott McClelland. What is wrong with me? I can't get my words out again.
1, 2.
Trying to get the pin, but not quite happening on this occasion. Oh, quickly gets out of that one and over to the corner to tag in our partner. But Scott tags in Jamie.
Oh!
Penny takes a little moment to try and fire up this crowd. Nice move there off the ropes, but only a 2 count on this occasion. Back and forth strikes. Who is going to win this tag team contest, ladies and gentlemen?
Come on!
Super kick there. And a moonsault cover. Only a 2 count. Another super kick from the pink projectile off the ropes. What's this? Is this it, ladies and gentlemen?
2.
Some very flash moves there from the pink projectile. Thought that was going to be it, ladies and gentlemen, but once again the count gets stopped at 2. I think it was only at 1 on that occasion. Into the corner, but a face buster there from the pink projectile. Sorry, from Penny Traitor. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Impressive move from Penny Traitor. But it's not enough to keep down Scott McClelland. He's back up and he's on the offense. And he looks pissed off. But look at this.
Oh!
Helping him with the tuck. The tuck pull. And it's all over, ladies and gentlemen. Scott's had enough. He's tapped out. That was it. The tuck check, the tuck pull, stick your claw, whatever you want to call it. It did the job. It got the match finished. And the winner of this competition, the Booty Bandits. And I'll get set up with our next match in just a brief moment. I'll be right back. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And that was perfectly timed. I couldn't have timed that any better. Straight over to the next match. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing first, accompanied by his manager, Marilyn, the Man Mountain from parts unknown, Olympus. And the opponent, hailing from Essex, England, the Machine, Charles Forsyth.
Fight!
Should be a great contest here. Complete differences in styles here. I mean, you know, we're seeing the brutal raw strength and power here, and it's going to be tested up against the more technical, grounded, old school British wrestling style of Charles Forsyth. Marilyn sliding a chair into the ring. And I guess it's only a matter of time before we see whether or not that'll have any effect on the outcome of this match. Uppercuts there from Forsyth, who's going for the submission hold once again. Still anyone's game at this point in the match, though. Look, may have spoken too soon here, but no, only a 1 count. Let's hope we have a fair competition here. We've already seen interference there from Alofa earlier during the women's match. I still have no idea what the hell's going on there. So, but we'll be hoping that Marilyn stays outside the ring and doesn't interfere with this match or distract the referee in any way. Charles Forsyth cranking that massive head off Olympus, but wearing him down, it done the job, but now taking the leg. But Olympus back on the offense and big splash, just using that size difference there. Taken down from Forsyth. Forsyth is just manhandling the big man here. He's putting up a great fight here. But it wasn't enough. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That one almost planted for Charles Forsyth straight through the ring with that power bomb. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Olympus. Is anyone going to stop this man? He just comes out here week after week and destroys opponents. I mean, Charles Forsyth, great effort there, but it just wasn't enough, and looks like we're going to have to get some medics here to assist Charles Forsyth in checking him and just make sure there's no injury there. So while we do that, we'll go to another wee break. So we'll be back in just a wee moment, and we'll have another match for you when we return. So don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems that my mic had cut out there. I do apologise for that. I've no idea what the hell went on. This is twice this has happened. I'm really going to have to check on that. So, got a singles contest for you. But no point introducing either of them now because we missed the intro. We'll just get straight to the match. Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for that. And we've got a singles contest now. Former HKWF owner, veteran of Hard Knocks Wrestling, Morpheus, and he's taking on graduate of Stu Hart Dungeon, the youngest member of the famous Hart family, Brad Hart. This should be a great contest, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how this plays out. We've got back and forth offense at the moment from both competitors. Brad seems to be getting the early advantage here.
Give up.
Interesting to see here what's going to come of this match, as Brad Hart seems to be on the offense here quite early in the match, but not going to rule out Morpheus just yet though. Vicious headbutt there from Brad Hart, taking it off the ropes, but Morpheus gets out of the way. What's this? Don't know what it was, but whatever it was, he missed.
Give up.
Now going for the crossface. Back and forth offense. Now taking it off the top rope.
Break.
Trying to go in for the cover, but it's far too close to the ropes for that.
1, 2, 5 minutes.
Gets back in the ring. Get past the 5-minute mark. Thanks for that, Robert. Nice maneuver there from the ropes. Only a 2 count from that though. Monkey flip from the corner.
1, 2.
Only a 2 count. Only a 2 count though. Just not getting the job done on this occasion. A roll up there from Brad Hart. So far this match seems to be all Brad Hart pretty much.
1, 2.
I haven't seen a lot of offense from Morpheus at this stage in the match, which is a bit disappointing. Especially for the fans. But here we go, ladies and... Whoa, what happened there? Oh my god. Botchamania. Oh, here we go. It's back on the offense. Double foot stomp. Taking him into the corner. The corner? Oh my god. What is wrong with me tonight? What's wrong with me tonight? Wow. Trying to go for a stomp there again, but missed the target a bit, but Brad certainly didn't hit the target, hitting Morpheus with the elbow. Morpheus back on the attack. Up top. Oh my god! Off the top rope. Catches the back of Brad Hart head, and it looks like, yep, Brad Hart is out cold, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this contest by knockout, Morpheus. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. And we'll be getting our main event of the evening right after this. Don't go anywhere, because we've got plenty more Hard Knocks action coming up after this. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Main event of the evening. One we've all been waiting for. Let's get down to ringside and let's get this match underway. Introducing first our current Hard Knocks Wrestling Federation champion, world champion none less. From Charlotte, North Carolina, he is the Natural, Rodney Gold. Woo! And his opponent, hailing from Greece, Greek Power, Theophilus. What a great match we have in store here, ladies and gentlemen. Not a title match on this occasion. It's a non-title match, but Theophilus will still be looking to make a point here against our champion. The Natural Rodney Gold, of course, defeating 4 other opponents in a 5-way championship contest last week at our Anarchy pay-per-view. And of course, as a result, he's now our world champion. So congratulations once again to Rodney for that one. But Theophilus on the offense here at this early stage in the match, using that size and brute strength to his advantage here. But Natural does have a few trick up his sleeve, so, you know, it's not over yet. Just look at the raw strength there from Theophilus.
1, 2.
Both men circling each other, looking for an opening. And Rodney with the chops, but
Break.
Theophilus quickly taking him down with a slam. And now Rodney taken to the outside.
2, 3, 4, 5.
But he's going for the sleeper, but it's on the outside. It's not going to do much other than
9,
maybe wear him down a bit and possibly piss him off.
12, 13, 14.
Roll up there, but only a 1 count.
5 minutes gone.
Vicious clothesline from Theophilus. Almost free as well. That really would have gave him some good bragging rights there. You know, as I said, it's not a title shot, but I mean, think about it. Even if it's not a title shot, you win against the world heavyweight champion, then that gives you serious bragging rights in the locker room, you know, and backstage. You know, hey, you guys thought I had no chance. Well, I've just beat the world champion. But of course, he has to actually beat the champion in order to have those bragging rights. And this champion is no pushover. Although he does seem to be getting the advantage here once again, just using that size and strength of his. Rodney's going to have to pull something out the back here. And just poking the eyes here. Doesn't always play by the rules here, Rodney Gold. But he does use those tactics of his to get the one that gets the job done. You know what I mean? It's effective. May not be strictly legal, but if it gets the job done at the end of the day, then that's what counts. And it does get the job done. I mean, he's world heavyweight champion, so make what you will of that one, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth offense from both men. We're past the 10-minute mark. Still anyone's game here, as Rodney's trying to claw back the offense here. Nice move there, nice counter from Rodney Gold. Stalling brainbuster. But look at the power, just tossing Rodney Gold straight out of the ring.
3, 4.
And this is clearly going to have an effect on the world champion here.
1, 2.
Taking down Theophilus with those vicious chops. But look, he's got that torture rack locked in, and oh, for God's sake. Now we've got someone else coming down to the ring. Where is it going to end? Bob Barnes making his way to the ring, and he's attacking Theophilus. He seems to be assisting our world champion here. It looks like we're seeing the start of an alliance between our world champion Rodney Gold and our Camden market trader himself, Bob Barnes. Vicious chops. Both of these men just completely assaulting Theophilus here. Now Barnes making his way back to the ring. As Theophilus is trying to get some offense back here. But that interference there from Barnes has clearly had a very visible effect on him. I'm that shocked I can't even get my words out, ladies and gentlemen.
1, 2, 3.
But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Despite interference from Bob Barnes, Theophilus manages to claw back the offense, and he's won. He's won the match. He has defeated the champion. It seems that whatever Rodney Gold was planning just didn't get the job done. Theophilus was the better man on the night. He walks away the victor, not the champion, as the title was not on the line, unfortunately. But that concludes it. Theophilus with the win. We hope you liked that. If you like what you see, we've got plenty more videos. There will be a little tab at the top of the screen. Just click on that. That'll give you the complete playlist for Hard Knocks Wrestling. Check it out. We get the whole series. Like, subscribe. There'll be plenty more content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time here on Hard Knocks Television, the home of Hard Knocks Entertainment. Thank you and good night.